travel, unfortunately. So anyway, let's get going. First, I'm going to show you this intro cinematic that's going to be for the release version of Star Crusade. This is a rough draft, so obviously some of the stuff is going to change, get better, but this is a little preview for you guys.
The crisis we face now is graver than any we've ever known. Anunnaki cults have subjugated several of our border systems, and their influence has already spread throughout the Alliance. To the Shanti, we're nothing more than test subjects for their sick experiments. They've become bold enough to turn an entire planet into a hellish nightmare. Even in our home space, pirates and mercenaries grow defiant. Given the chance, they'd pillage Terra itself. The Hajir Gag have brutalized their colonies for decades. Their raids only grow bloodier and more destructive. The hierarchy leaves nothing but technological wastelands in their wake. They turn us all into mindless cyborgs. It is on the shoulders of the Terran Sol Alliance military to defend our people against the horrors among the stars. No matter the cost, the line will be held.
And that's the intro video. I'm going to show that again, maybe for those that are joining us later. But for now, there you have it. So let me turn Star Crusade on here. Hang on. So that's the intro video that we're going to put on all the platforms. That's going to show up when you first load the game. I hope you like that. Yeah, we're still going to be, there's still some work to be done, and that was actually my voice. We're going to use some more professional sounding folks for the actual recording, but that's what it's going to be. Okay, guys, so let me run the game here. There you go. All right, so the main thing, first of all, we'll see how many actual English speakers we have in chat here, because if it's going to be just all mainly Russian speaking, then I might actually switch over. So we'll see. Who do we have English speaking in the room? Chat, let me know. Да, будет дата релиза. Сейчас будет. Risen Zealot, of course. I want to know where is Arginine? me English. Very nice. Hang on, guys. Yeah, that's true. So I want to ping him. We got to get our Janine in here. He's only been waiting for, 6 months. No, he's not playing. Okay. Well, thank you, Julia. You're very kind. Okay, guys. So first thing, let me tell you about what platforms we're going to release on. So we're going to, as we talked about, we're going to release on iOS, which is iPhone and iPad, and Android, also tablet and phone, and Amazon tablets. Besides that, we're going to do the official Steam release, PC, and we're also going to do a Windows 10 release, so the Windows 10 store. So that's all going to be simultaneous. Other platforms to come later, but that is all coming. The official release date now, drum roll please, it will be on September 8th. September 8th, so it's going to be Thursday, September 8th, which is, I think, in, what, 3 weeks? 1, 2, 3, less than 3 weeks. So that's the main announcement, and Arginine is mated for the actual release date. So it was For those that saw the promo code that I posted a couple weeks ago, it was 9/7. It was planning to be September 7th, but the app stores all roll over on Thursdays, so it's actually going to be on midnight Wednesday, so early morning Thursday Pacific time on September 8th. And all of the platforms are going to be available at the same time, so you're going to be able to play cross-platform. For those that already have accounts, you can just download the game at that time on September 8th globally. Put in your login and password, and you should be able to pull up your progress. And obviously all the new players are going to go through our updated tutorial and kind of take it from there. And that's one of the other things I'm going to talk about. Yeah, восьмого. That's right, точно. So September 8th is the official release date, so about 2.5 weeks left. And here's some stuff that you can expect to see in the release date. So mainly the game as you've seen it. Bug fixes, we're always working on bug fixes. Every release, we don't really mention the minor ones, and so we do 30 to 50 bug fixes every update. I know there's been some bugs that have lasted for many months longer than they should have, but we're gonna get to those as well. So so here's some of the stuff that you're gonna see in the global release. Yeah, September 7th was what we were thinking of, but it's actually going to be late night, so September 8th. Okay, so here are some other things that you can expect to see in the game. So we have a player progress screen. Let me just turn this thing off. And so this is the mobile version, but it's going to look very similar in the PC version. So you're going to be able to see in your player statistics, player profile, you're going to be able to change a few things. You're going to see your progress of different factions, different levels. You're going to be able to see the rewards that you got. I just realized that this image is actually in Russian, so there you go. Plus we have a few of our guys in chat, so they can translate some stuff, whatever's unclear, from English to Russian for our hardcore Russian fans. Yeah, so yes, it's a recruit with 100% progress. So that's the player profile. That's one of the screens. The other screens are going to let you see your statistics. That's not going to be available on release, but hopefully a few weeks after. And then your achievements. We've added a lot of achievements. We're going to continue adding them. And then we have avatars. So the game's going to launch with a few avatars. I think 8 to 10 avatars that you're going to be able to earn and equip to customize your character right away. So this is where you're going to be able to change your... Hey, Chess Piece Face. Yes, it was announced September 8th. I got to make a special shout out for Chess. So this screen, you're going to be able to choose your avatars, and again, we're going to release more and more avatars as we go, but on launch it's just going to be, I believe, 10 avatars. You're also going to be able to unlock different things like card backs, again, avatars, and different achievements. And I have been playing some Legends, so I actually think we're going to do something similar to the titles, because I like that a lot. So, but for now, this is what we've got. So we've got these avatars. Then what else? We're going to upgrade the much needing of an upgrade mentorship program. So you're going to be able to have unlimited students. Oh, the max is saying we're going to have 25. So 25 avatars, I believe. Yeah, my stream shows it's still up, but again, the internet the internet is wonky here. I'm not at home, so I apologize in advance. And Mia Lumberts is actually a a tag of one of our awesome illustrators who is, though good looking, unfortunately a man. So, Chess, sorry to disappoint you. So the other thing on that you're going to see in the player, again, in the player profile screen, is you're going to see an updated mentorship program. You're going to be able to get a lot more rewards for your students. You're going to be able to have unlimited students. The keys are going to be shorter, and you're going to be able to track the progress of everybody that you refer to the game. So that should be good. Again, that might not be available on release, but a few weeks after. The next thing we're adding is it's a feature called Live Ops. It's basically going to be different things that we're going to offer on the main screen. So as you come into the game, you're going to see different offers, different things that are going to be going on. And the first thing is just to make the game more dynamic and just offer something new every time you come in. And so for starters, we're going to be offering cards that you can get. Three weekly cards that you can get for credits. So you can get different rarities, and they're gonna cycle over. So they're gonna change every day, every, I believe, 3 days, and every 7 days. Always gonna have some new cards that you could potentially spend your credits on to acquire. So that is it for the player profile and the live ops. So the other thing we're focusing a lot on is the new player experience, which is obviously we've got a lot of complaints about that, but a lot of issues with the onboarding experience because of all of you nice people destroying all of the newcomers to the game. Hang on a second. So you guys still having stream problems? Wow, Chess is speaking in Russian now. Hang on, let me check if the stream is still up. Terrible, terrible internet. Yeah, sorry guys. Again, I apologize. So, I'm gonna continue. So the tutorial has been changed entirely. It's a lot more simple and a lot more streamlined. And if I'm gonna be able to show you the mobile version here today, you'll get a chance to check it out. If not, then you'll see it in a couple of weeks on your favorite platform. Actually, the game is already out in Australia, so you know, for all of you Australians over there, you could just go and download it. So the other things that we've added in terms of to simplify the onboarding for new players is finally we've added some messages in terms of explanation of some game situations. So essentially contextual help during the gameplay. So a lot of times people. New players try to do something and they can't do it, and they don't know why. So we've added some help prompts that will help them with that, and some common mistakes that are going to be fixed, that they're going to be shown. Also, new functionality. So we've added a lot of new modules, 20 new modules to the game. I think 20 or so new modules to the game, out of which at least 10 is neutral modules, so everyone will be able to use them. I know that the big problem that we've had was that you can't access the modules right away, and so again, new players are at a disadvantage. So we've added some neutral modules, and that actually update's going to be coming sooner than release, hopefully next week, but certainly on release. And the other thing, finally, we've added modules to raid mode. So you're going to be able to pick out random modules, draft from them first, and then pick your team. I know we've been waiting for that for a while, but that's going to be in the release, and it's going to be available next week also. I can't quite show it to you yet because my internet is too terrible to stream my phone from it, but I'm already playing it from the phone. But yeah, that's a big deal for the raid mode. Finally, no more Hajirgag Shanti dominance, or maybe still dominance, we'll see. But yeah, so new modules are coming in, and modules in raid, and that's all going to be next week. Let me also put my face back on here. I know you guys want to see me. So the other stuff, a lot more effects. So we're going to show you some effects here. Hang on, just to get an idea. This is going to be on release. This is going to be on release. So visual effects, basically corrections, graphical stuff. That's all going to be tweaked. Yep. So let me show you. Now I'm going to turn my face off for a second. Okay, here it is. So you're going to be able to, basically a new effect for how you're going to get the card itself. And we're going to make things more glitzy. And I'll show you another video, which is the new explosion. This is minor, but it looks very, very cool on mobile devices. So let me show you those. There, an epic explosion of epically epic proportions. I don't know why it's defeat. That should be victory. But the point is, there you have it. So this explosion looks especially awesome on mobile devices. And we're going to add more cool stuff like that. You're going to see that on the release. And here, I'm going to show you one other thing. As for the Vraxians, I know you also want to know what's going on with our Vraxian expansion. Vraxian expansion, let me turn this thing off. Vraxian expansion is coming after release. It's not going to be available on release. But a lot of progress has been made, a lot of the art, a lot of the cards, a lot of the stuff has been made. And so I think that's going to be probably a month after release, or hopefully less. Again, no exact dates, but we're pretty comfortable in with that approximate time frame. So with that, let me show you the Vraxian Commander. Here he is, in all his glory. So there's the Vraxian Commander. There's the big guy. Let me just put my face on there real quick. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. So you can see the quality of the art. That's the Vraxian Commander. A lot of the new art is very awesome. You're going to see it all as it comes out. So that's about hopefully about a month after release or less. Also, we've got we've got a live event. The first live event that's going to happen. The first live event that's going to happen is going to be also in September. It's going to deal with. I'm sure our Janine's going to like it. The Anunnaki trying to awaken Nergal. So it's going to be very interesting. I can't give you more information on that yet, but that's going to be in September, and we're going to be working more on them. Also, we are working on a single-player campaign for each faction. So there's going to be most likely 6 campaigns. This is not for a while, but there's going to be 6 campaigns. Single-player with story. Where you're going to be able to guide kind of each faction forward along a campaign arc. Speaking of, not Nerd God, Nergal. Nerd God. That's an interesting one too. Also, the lore, the unit lore is all going to be integrated on release, so you're going to be able to see in the deck builder. You're going to be able to see every, basically the story behind each unit. And so that is finally, again, the release date for that is the same as the global release date. Oh, Ironside. Ironside is even here. What's going on? Not Nurgle. Nergal. Very, very, very specific. Okay, guys. So let me see what else I have for you. That's one more thing. Obviously, we've got our tournament happening tomorrow on, I think that's again a Russian site, but I'll just post it in chat here. Tournament is happening tomorrow. I believe that's the 3rd, the Sunday tournament, with the conclusion, I believe, 2 weeks from now, or maybe the 3rd. I don't know, but tomorrow's the tournament. And here I'm going to roll the video for you one more time. The intro video. For those who missed it.
The crisis we face now is graver than any we've ever known. Anunnaki cults have subjugated several of our border systems, and their influence has already spread throughout the Alliance. To the Shanti, we're nothing more than test subjects for their sick experiments. They've become bold enough to turn an entire planet into a hellish nightmare. Even in our home space, pirates and mercenaries grow defiant. Given the chance, they'd pillage Terra itself. The Hajir Gag have brutalized their colonies for decades. Their raids only grow bloodier and more destructive. The hierarchy leaves nothing but technological wastelands in their wake. They turn us all into mindless cyborgs. It is on the shoulders of the Terran Sol Alliance military to defend our people against the horrors among the stars. No matter the cost, the line will be held.
I forgot to turn my mic back on. So that's the updates, and that's what I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, I can take them now. Since we don't have too many people on the stream, I can probably chat. So any questions in chat, I'll take them now. I don't know what the delay is, but we'll try. I don't know if my chat is also lagged and not working. I hope you enjoyed my voice on the intro cinematic. That was all for you guys. TNO враксы будут в течение месяца, within about a month after release, so probably beginning of October. Yes, Ron is asking about authorization. Общая авторизация будет на всех платформах. Один account. One account for all of your games. You can play from anywhere with anyone on the same account, and it pulls up your information. Gerard, about points. So the points are going to allow you to get an exclusive art illustration that will be either in your liking or with your help designing it. That's how to spend them. Rather, there's going to be a lottery. So the more points you have, the more chances you have of winning it and getting the illustration designed. Nukeli, you missed it. The announcement was on the 8th, 8 сентября. А как русский так хорошо говорит по-английски? Вот вопрос. Только в Сан-Франциско Tales, не в Лос-Анджелесе. Okay, guys. What else? Yeah, Xbox and PlayStation release. I actually do have plans for them, but they're months out, so we won't even speculate for a time. As you can see, it took a really long time to get iOS phones, tablets, and Android phones, tablets to work with custom mobile UI and just a ton of other authorization problems. So it all is very, very difficult. And we were not relaxing. Contrary to some beliefs, we were not relaxing on the beach during all of these months. The guys are working very, very hard. The guys are working nights and weekends, crazy hours. Oh, that's right. Nobody's playing now because everybody's on the stream. That makes sense. Foreman, I don't know who Foreman is, but we will try it. I don't know if you guys can see this game. Лицо американское. Lol. Okay, I'm very excited for next week to be able to play raid mode with modules, finally, to be able to draft the modules. Because raid mode was getting definitely a bit stale for me without the ability to customize modules. So that just, we had no time to do that earlier. Плюшки бета-тестерам. По-моему, мы давали плюшки бета-тестерам все это время. Может, я, конечно, ошибаюсь. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot about localization. So the game is going to be available in 7 languages right away. English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Russian, wait, I already said English. Russian and Japanese for the final one is Japanese. So 7 languages. And all voice, already all done, and text. Now it's gonna be imperfect, obviously. But
override activated.
Oh, and look, we have an effect. Did you guys see that effect where you get energy? It now shows you. Let me just make it quieter. It shows you when you get energy. So like this. What am I doing? So, like, look at this. I'm gonna kill him, and little energy. See, it goes.
Override activated.
Yeah. So for new players, especially since they don't understand energy, they don't know what's happening. This is a big deal. Zadudosить. Oh, 4Power asked if we're gonna do a DDoS attack on Hearthstone. And what are our plans of increasing the number of people online? So the whole point was that for those that are interested, I'm going to do a longer developer diary series. But the point is, it's very difficult to release a game on PC if you don't have a very strong marketing budget in the tens of millions of dollars, and that's an accurate number. So that's why we're releasing on all platforms, including, again, mobile devices, because the market becomes basically 10 times as big. So for those that have written in the forums and sent me emails and sent us feedback about why we just don't release things faster, the reason is because we need the cross-platform release. So I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. We need the cross-platform release in order to attract the biggest audience. So when we come out, hopefully if we get featured on all the platforms, then we will get many people. If we don't get featured on all the platforms, we'll get less. But either way, we're going to get a lot more than we would have gotten and have gotten on PC. That's the general logic for why we didn't release sooner. How do I deal with this flesh borer? I don't know. Let's do this.
They have weapons?
Cute. take some questions. This is just my massive Shanti deck, so just cheaper massive units and draw cards from the modules. How many Paragons in that deck? Not too many, maybe 4, you know, something like that. Yeah, so that's the plan on getting more players into the game. TNO asking about Приключения, so single player mode. Yeah, so I did talk about that. We are going to do a full single player campaign for each of the factions. So at least, well, they're going to come out one at a time. Let me just deal with this situation. Don't need to, yeah, let me do this. And then
keep shooting! I dare you.
this. And then that was probably a mistake. Oops. That was most certainly a mistake. Not paying attention. Yeah, we've got a lot of other stuff in development, but I'm not going to talk about them just yet because they're still a month, at least month, 2-3 months away. Different features. Oh yeah, we've got some pretty awesome stuff in development. I'm just reading the chat here, and Max mentioned that we have a pretty interesting idea about global galaxy stuff. So we'll talk about that more later when we have something. Фильм по игре будем снимать, будем, но вначале надо поднять онлайн все-таки до 10 тысяч. And потом будем. Asked if we're gonna do a movie on Star Crusade, and we have the script ready, but Hollywood isn't returning our calls, so we're gonna have to make our own movie studio first. What happened? How did they? Oh, they nullified. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look good, ladies and gentlemen. Does not look good at all. I guess that's game, huh?
You're patched up. Good to go.
I don't know what I'm trying to draw here. Yeah, so thank you guys very much for your patience as we worked on all of this stuff. I know it's been a longer road than we planned, certainly, and so I appreciate your support over the months and the fact that you play the game, you like the game, and just want to thank you. That's the best thing that we can ask from you. I'm still alive. Let me just 3, 6, 10, 14, 17, 20. That's it. If only I could mutate my Etho the Absorber after I take it, but I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. Well, there you go.
Automech squad prepared for assault. Target identified.
Fisher? Never heard of him.
He's gonna make more.
I'm shutting you down.
Alright, well that was an embarrassing game. Oh, Risen Zealot still want that physical version? You got to come down to San Francisco, and then we'll just play it. We'll play the original physical version. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna probably wrap up the stream here, unless you have more questions. Otherwise, you can always write me either in game or on Steam or on Facebook or anywhere, and we'll be happy to chat. Yeah, what a phenomenal finish to my game. Here we go. No need for you guys to see that. Don't need to just switch to this. Wait. Alright, should we do the video one more time? I'm just going to leave the video running. I really enjoy this video. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for your support as always. We'll see you on release September 8th very soon. Don't forget to tell your friends about the game. What is happening here? Alright, there you go. Okay, guys, thanks again. One last time for the video, and then I'm going to sign off. Thanks a lot. Bye.
The crisis we face now is graver than any we've ever known. Anunnaki cults have subjugated several of our border systems, and their influence has already spread throughout the Alliance. To the Shanti, we're nothing more than test subjects for their sick experiments. They've become bold enough to turn an entire planet into a hellish nightmare. Even in our home space, pirates and mercenaries grow defiant. Given the chance, they'd pillage Terra itself. The Hajir Gag have brutalized their colonies for decades, and their raids only grow bloodier and more destructive. The hierarchy leaves nothing but technological wastelands in their wake. They turn us all into mindless cyborgs. It is on the shoulders of the Terran Sol Alliance military to defend our people against the horrors among the stars. No matter the cost, the line will be held.